Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. So today we're gonna be testing a new meta team which is Medicham paired with Greninja and Registeel. Registeel will be the safe swap option on this team. So hopping onto the first battle, we have Medicham on the lead versus Alolan Ninetales. We have to see if it's a Powder Snow or Charm variant. It's a Charm. It's not good. So we're gonna be swap out into the Registeel and they bring in a Politoed. Now, what about a Politoed is? Usually they run Weather Ball and a new community day, what you can see, a charge move which is Ice Beam. But I respected because they build to the Earthquake and they throw it. And we respect it beautifully. So this is an Earthquake Weather Ball, I guess. So we go to another Zap Cannon. We already have an attack debuff on the Politoed. So we're gonna get, we're gonna get another one which is good. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just commit another shield on the Earthquake because I really want to get this Politoed low, and let us see what's gonna happen. But I guess they got to another Earthquake in time. If it's a Weather Ball, no, it's an Earthquake, but due to the double debuff we were able to actually survive that Earthquake, and now we're gonna go for the Zap Cannon and take the mid game. But still, Alolan Ninetales is a pretty tough Pokemon to deal with. And we failed to get to the Focus Blast or a Zap Cannon in time. So Medicham needs to come in as Greninja is too glassy to come into this matchup. So all I need to pray is they do not have another Charmer in the back. And I need to get to this Psychic as soon as possible. And we do get it. And we're going to be hoping that Greninja can sweep this game. So I'm going to swap instantly. And in the back, it's an Alolan Marowak. So this is nearly nice because Alolan Marowak does not have the moveset to take down the Greninja, and Greninja does have the moveset to take down the Alolan Marowak. Boom! Beautiful endgame. So, really good team, right? So, usually most of the people use Greninja on the lead, but I prefer Medicham because it has a good flexibility if Medicham is in the lead, right? So, Medicham once again onto the lead versus the Lantern. Once again, a pretty decent Pokemon which does pretty neutral all over the board on my team. So I'm going to be going straight into the Psychic because Psychic, if it lands, it has an opportunity to debuff your opponent by 2 stages, and it gets the Lantern around 30% health points, which is subsequently what I need. So Medicham here will be able to take me the game, even though if I go for the Ice Punch to just take down the Lantern, but this Lantern hangs on with a HP and a Dream, and now it will be able to take the switch, which is not good. So Greninja, I'm gonna come in with it and one tap it down. In the back once again it's Alolan Ninetales, but there's a Steelix. Now Steelix is pretty good because Steelix does not have the moveset. Actually it is not doing much with the fast move, so I'm gonna go straight away onto the Focus Blast. We force a shield, so they know they have to shield the Steelix, but all we need to do is we have to call the Earthquake properly. They build it to the Earthquake, but they throw the Breaking Swipe instead. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna throw another Focus Blast, which is something what I need, and I'll go for the Focus Blast, which it lands. And all I need to pray here is they builded once again to an Earthquake, and I once again go and shield. It's another Breaking Swipe, unfortunately, and now I'm in a very tough position that I need to throw. But did we catch an Earthquake is the only question here. If we catch the Earthquake, it's game over for him, because they have, even with one shield, Registeel with that much health against a Alolan Ninetales or whatever in the meta can easily take down anything. And we also get an attack debuff, which is beautiful because now the Steelix just throw all of its energy. So it takes around 8 Dragon Tails to get to an Earthquake, and I don't think that they will be able to do it because they are too low on health, and we can simply farm the Steelix down, which is beautiful. So that's a good game. I think catching that Earthquake on the Greninja was a really big call because Greninja against an Alolan Ninetales with Charm is absolutely just don't talk about it. Okay, so hopping on to the third battle, we have Medicham on the lead versus Skelidurge. Now, I'm jealous of Skelidurge because I don't have one, because it's a so viable Pokemon. Having access to Disarming Voice, see, if you're a Ghost type Pokemon and having access to a Fairy type charge move, that too low energy cost charge move, it's really nice. So we go ahead and throw the Psychic straight away. We have good answer for the Skeletorge in the back, but I believe that will be something weak to Medicham. So I'm going to go ahead and shield the Disarming Voice. I'm going to swap straight away into the Greninja, but I needed to once again shield, but this was actually not worth the shield because it was a Shadow Ball, and we draw out a Whiscash, which is fine. Now I'm gonna throw a couple of Hydro Cannons onto the Whiscash here, which does lot of neutral damage, and I want to try to get a shield from my opponent because that's what I really want. So Mud Bomb will land for a lot of neutral damage. Night Slash is gonna come through, and do we get a shield? No, we don't get a shield, and I can't even farm this Whiscash down because it will get another Mud Bomb. So I throw a Night Slash instantly to take out the Whiscash here, but and we also get a boost, which is beautiful. And now this Sableye should start shielding because you can't sleep on a Greninja with a boost because that's what it is. So we're gonna be swapping straight away onto the Registeel, trying to just bail out of that matchup because I don't want the Sableye to get lot of energy on farming down my Greninja. And now I'm gonna go straight away for the Zap Cannon. All it takes is I need to just get to another Zap Cannon in time because this forces a shield eventually. And the Skeletorge is too low on health where one counter can take it up, but I don't know why did they decide to let it go. But now the Skeletorge is too low, and it just cannot. I think my opponent lagged it down there, but even though it's still a good fight because we would be able to get to another Zap Cannon because of the attack debuff, and we could be easily getting that game, which is really good. So hopping on to the next one, we have once again Medicham will be on the lead, but we're gonna see how our opponent tries to play this game. This is a very interesting team. I know there is not a lot that if there is a double Charmer backline, it's over, but Registeel still does a pretty good job. So in the fourth battle, we have a Steelix on the lead, which is nice. I'm going to be no shielding the Breaking Swipe, but Breaking Swipe does add up eventually in this matchup and does a lot less damage. So I'm going to be going for Ice Punches here, since Ice Punch does neutral damage because of the ground typing there on the Steelix. Psychic is not effective, so don't go for it. So I'm going to be just letting another Breaking Swipe just go through. This is really hard because Steelix getting access to the Breaking Swipe was not a good choice given by the Pokemon Go, but it's fine. I'm going to be throwing another Ice Punch and hope. Okay, beautiful. We get the Steelix down, but let's see what decides to come in. Okay, there's a Talonflame, but we eventually die with the move. So I'm going to be coming with a Greninja since it's a really nice matchup here. And I will be also at the same time forced to shield because Greninja is such a classy Pokemon, and in order to use it, you need to have shields. Now, in this matchup, my opponent is just overloading it too much on energy. So that's the reason why I go instantly for another Hydro Cannon, forcing another shield. And we even snuck a fast move there, which is beautiful. And I'm going to respect a Brave Bird. It was a Brave Bird. And my opponent swaps into Vigoroth. And this Vigoroth is about to get boomed by the Registeel. Focus Blast. Ready to come. So the Talonflame had a lot of energy. So that's the reason why I want to shield my Greninja instead of Registeel, because Registeel can just hang on here. So I'm going to go straight away for the Focus Blast. This is going to one-shot the Vigoroth. Boom! There it goes down. And now the Talonflame needs to throw energy, or else the Registeel will get to a Zap Cannon, which eventually knockouts the Talonflame. Talonflame goes for a Flame Charge, but I don't think, even though if they had energy, we had shields, and Greninja with energy can just sweep the game. So, a really good team. Do give it a try. It is one of the best teams that I actually battled it in the Go Battle Day. So, I'm just showcasing it now. So really good set. We won 4 with it. I don't know why I'm not able to find the 5th battle there, but still have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, sorry, we do have the last battle, which is okay. So last battle, Shadow Steelix on the lead. So beautiful. I thought that's the last battle, but somehow we have another battle here. So Steelix will go for the Breaking Swipe eventually. So you know how this matchup works against the Medicham, because Medicham just takes it. But this is a very keen matchup because Medicham actually, but here the opponent decides to shield, and I'm going to straight away come in with a Registeel here because I don't want my Medicham, and they were even shielding, so it tells me that they are weak to Medicham in the back. So there comes another Medicham. So I'm going to go straight away for the Zap Cannon. But if this is a power up punch Medicham, this is gonna be very tough. Oh, it's a power up punch Medicham, so I'm gonna go for the Zap Cannon. And my only hope is I should get to another Zap Cannon in time. That's the only hope. We do got an attack drop here. Focus Blast or Zap Cannon, anything will work. Power up punch, it got neutralized, so I will able to live another power up punch here. And we did not get to the Focus Blast in time, so which is really bad on my end. And now I need to shield anything what they throw. An Ice Punch and Psychic from here. They throw another Power Up Punch, which is absolutely ridiculous. I go for the Psychic instead of going for an Ice Punch. There's one more thing I did which is absolutely wrong, and they do get a shield. And now if they go for another Power Up Punch, this is really not ideal at all, because I need to take this Medicham down, because 2 or 3 counters it's gonna rip apart my Greninja, because they're already 2 power up punches ahead. So I'm gonna swap instantly into the Greninja, and I want to go for a Night Slash or a Hydro Cannon. We get to the Hydro Cannon in time, which will take down the Steelix, and let's hope there's something which Greninja can sweep, and it is a Bastiodon, which is beautiful, because 2 Hydro Cannon will be enough to take down a Bastiodon here from this range. So Greninja here will be able to sweep me this game. And yes, Slither of a HP. Beautiful. Greninja here takes me this game, because I think shielding on the Medicham really paid off. And we win 5-0, which is beautiful. So that's how this team works. So it's a really strong team. Do pair it with, you have the Greninja lead there, which is beautiful. We do have another battle here. Once again, the Medicham, Greninja, and Registeel, which is beautiful. I think this is the last battle. Okay, we do have a Vigoroth, beautiful lead, and they swap into a Sableye. Now I come in with the Greninja, go instantly. In this matchup go for the Night Slash, because it does neutral instead of going for the Hydro Cannon here. But Hydro Cannon also, if it lands, it does a lot of neutral damage. And now what I'm gonna be doing is, I did a mistake here, but no, I shielded the return properly, I guess. Yes, beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is, we're going to throw the couple of Hydro Cannon onto the Vigoroth, which does a lot of neutral damage onto this Vigoroth. And we're going to be able to take this mid-game matchup if they don't decide to shield. I go for the Night Slash here. I should have gone for the Hydro Cannon itself, but anyway, we get a shield eventually. And they throw their energy, which is most probably it will be a Body Slam here. So Medicham here is looking really good. And we are 1-to-1 shield situation, and there is a Wigglytuff in the back. Now our only hope is to get to 2 Zap Cannons in time, because I don't want this Wigglytuff to get a lot of energy or anything like that. And we did not get the attack debuff as well. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to let it go. Usually they run with Ice Beams. Beautiful. So Ice Beam is resisted on the Registeel. And I do go for the Focus Blast, because from this range it's gonna take down the Wigglytuff in time, and they do decide to let it go. And this is just a good game, I would say, because Vigoroth in this situation, not a lot it could do, and we also get to a Focus Blast in time, and which will actually force the final shield of the game, and Medicham will easily come and counter down the Vigoroth, which is actually over. Bulldoze or Body Slam is something which is not threatening that much, because we have shield advantage as well. And I decided to shield in the last minute if it was a Bulldoze any by chance, but it was just a Body Slam. And we're going to be taking up with the Ice Punch. So a really good team. Do try it out, and do let me know in the comments how did your set go. And is there any team that you want to try? You can comment me down. I will be trying those teams and showcasing you. So I'm going to see you in the next video, probably the last one.